Time. Hello there. I'm becoming the mute queen now, right, guys? How y'all doing this evening? Hello, everyone. Can you guys hear me clearly? I hope so. Good evening. Good evening. Let's see who's in the house. Evangelist Val, how are you doing? Thank you so much for being a member of my channel. Thank you very much. Manju R21, hello there. How are you doing? Thank you for coming. Sweet Lady East, how are you doing? Thank you for joining us this evening. Hey, Evangelist Val, I appreciate it. Hello, don't tell the people, tell. I always say, don't tell the people, tell me. Don't tell me, tell the people. Let me go ahead and drop the link, please, for one of our special guests, shall I? Guys, thank y'all so much. Please hit the like button. Show us some love and hit the like button upon entering. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing wonderful. Welcome back to the channel, teasers. Welcome back, all the newbies. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We really appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. Guys, so today, welcome back again to another episode of Real Housewives of Potomac, the review. And sometimes it's a review, but sometimes it's a rant as well. We start ranting around here, depending on what the episode was about, okay? Let me go ahead and add. Hello there. Hello there. You look so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You so
thank
cute.
You.
Yes.
Hello. Hey, Val. Hello, everybody in the chat. Manju,
Yes.
RJ21, Sweet Lady Eat. Let's Eat. Was that that's a cooking channel?
I always put Sweet Lady Eats. So Sweet Lady Let's Eat. I'm sorry. I always put Sweet Lady Eats. Yes. Thank you for catching that,
This is going to be fun.
So how are you doing, Miss Sunny? How's it going?
I'm good, actually. I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. Merry Christmas in advance. Merry Christmas to you guys.
Christmas. Happy holidays.
Yes, happy holidays, guys. So again, like I said, we're back. We're doing another review / rant / we will talk about them episode. Oh my goodness.
So we need Queen Tulsa. Where is she at?
Queen Tulsa is I told her she may just join us actually, and Norris Tony, because I did.
Oh yeah, Norris for sure.
We're going to come back on. So hopefully they join us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'll go ahead and touch on it. Kind of somewhat of a review, guys. And you know how we usually do. We want to put our 2 cents in it or on it, you know, from our perspective, as well as the chat's perspective of what they think, or their opinion of what they think about this latest episode. What do you think, Shani? Did you think this episode was good? It was okay. What do you think?
I was kind of bored by it. I was waiting for something exciting to happen. I was just I was like, this is it when it was over.
Right. And how they started the episode was silly. I think they should have left off where they had Candiace fussing in the car, acting ugly in the car on the drunk rant she was on.
Yeah.
In the car, right? But they start out with an entirely different day, a whole new day. I'm like, what is this?
I know.
You know, I just didn't like that. I just thought that they should have started right there. That would have brought the drama. That would have brought more viewers. It would have brought so much, right?
Let me just say, I love your hair.
Oh, thank you very much. Same peluca, that's the same wig.
Oh, it's cute.
Anyway, thank you very much. I appreciate that. You know, I always love your hair. The natural look is so beautiful.
This is natural. Look, sometimes I blow dry it out. But you always giving, you know, Farrah Fawcett hair. I like it. I don't know where you get those wigs from. They are off the chain.
They call it a synthetic on here, so I just use synthetic to keep it moving. Sweet Lady E, thank you. Sweet Lady E says, a bunch of crying. She said it was a bunch of crying this episode. Mm-hmm. It was a bunch of crying this episode. But again, they started off with a totally different day. I'm like, oh, I don't understand why the producers jumped from them getting freaky and partying and getting drunk to a whole new day. That was just crazy. We wanted to hear the rest of what Candiace had to say. Didn't you, Sonny?
Did.
Did y'all chat? Y'all wanted to hear the rest of what they had to say, what Candiace had to say. I wanted to hear the whole entire argument. You know, what was the result of it? Excuse me. What was the result of the argument? But they never showed it. They did play a little bit the same thing what we heard in the last episode, but nothing new, you know. Mm-mm. So again, this episode was kind of slow. It started off very slow. Started off with the Green Eye Bandits, or Tweedledee as I call them, Robert Gizanet and Robin. I call her evil Robin. You know, she's kind of evil there. She is.
They're talking about this episode though. Mm-hmm. Not this episode. She seemed to be okay.
Yeah, she did seem to be okay, but again, I think she is evil. I think that is her personality. Honestly, I don't think she's a very nice woman. I really don't. Not when it comes down to Wendy or possibly women of darker shades. I really don't. That's just my opinion. You know. I don't think that she, you know, she, and I think she probably was mad at herself after that drunken, freaky night of partying with Wendy and the rest of the girls. I think she was upset with herself once she realized that she actually hugged Wendy, right? But we'll get to that, you know.
But that's what happens when you get, you know, white girl wasted.
Yes.
Or, you know.
Right.
Hey, Millie, yeah. You know, the way this one started off with Giselle and Robin having during their podcast.
Right.
Right. I think what's happening here is we're seeing a shift. And I think that Robin knows that she has to make something happen. Right. Because like we've been saying, there's no wedding. Because we would have heard about them getting married already.
Right. I thought about you on that part. Yes.
So she knows that she has to make something happen. So for her to have that conversation with Giselle is still trying to be that, you know, girl. Oh, girl, you know, don't let her get you. Don't let her get you over there. Because Giselle needs somebody on her side.
Right.
Because if you notice, everybody's shifting from Giselle.
Yes.
Because she has no storyline. Her storyline works around the group of people, the group of women.
Yes, I do agree. And I noticed that Robin started off with that prenup, that fake or future prenup. You know, I guess according to the show, they were supposed to get married sooner, but again, we'll get to that as well. But Karen, we can just say it now. Karen asked her straight out, when is the wedding? Who's going to be there? And she basically said nobody. And I'm like,
she said and I took notes this time, Marie. She said just the four of us.
Yeah, it's just
the four of us. 2 kids and the 2 of them. Your parents are not coming?
Right. And let me see what I said about that. I noticed I did make a comment about that. I believe I said that either they never got married, right? Mm-hmm. Or she was too cheap to spend the money on the wedding. That's what I was thinking, that she's kind of cheap. She's kind of frugal with her money, and she really doesn't want to spend a lot of money on a big wedding. And I guess that's fine considering they were married before. But as Karen said, you said that you like shacking up with one, and that's all good. So all of a sudden you want to get married. What's going on with that? And now you're not having anybody at your wedding.
Or it's that whole situation that's going down with Juan.
Yes.
at the college.
Yes.
That may
Yes.
have something to do with it too.
Yes, she is not trying to help him. I'm telling you, she's not trying to lose all of her money on a lawsuit. She's not trying to do that. And I understand that, but look what you did, ma'am. That's
Mhm.
another whole nother stuff. Look what she did. You know, like I said, Robert started acting as if she didn't want on this particular part. I want to jump to it. She started acting as if she didn't want to make up with Wendy. You know,
Right.
she's full of it. She did that for Giselle. When Giselle asked her about it, like she said, they said you and Wendy was kicking it, like that was buddy. She made up a whole different scenario. Oh, yes, Wendy, and she basically Wendy kissed my ass, and I fell for it.
Yeah,
Really? There. Yeah, and I fell for it. No, she was trying to.
Sorry.
She's trying to please Giselle at the same time. Keep Giselle pleased for some odd reason. I'm not sure why she's trying to keep her pleased, but Robin,
because Giselle keeps her on the show.
I'm sorry. What was
I
that?
said because Giselle keeps her on the show. Giselle keeps her on the show.
Yes, Giselle keeps her on the show. At the same time, though, again, you're right. She keeps on the show, but I think Robin wanted it to continue. She wanted it to continue when she was having that conversation with Wendy, where they tried to apologize, where they apologized to each other. Her half apology and Wendy's full apology, which I don't think she should have apologized for anything because she has not done anything wrong, right? On Wendy's side,
right.
I think she wanted the situation to continue, so they can keep the drama going. Because if that situation was over,
well, this is okay because they did have a flashback, and they had a flashback from was it last season or the season prior? I think it was last season when they tried to come after Wendy's husband. And remember, Wendy said to Robin, "You don't even have a marriage." Right. Remember?
Yes.
And I think it stems from that. She got her feelings hurt because Wendy was calling her out. So if we go back and watch those episodes when they were I don't know where they were out of town though.
Right.
And Wendy started going after Robin and that's when Robin was real intoxicated. And she was sitting on the couch because she jumped up. That's when Wendy jumped up like she was going to drag Giselle.
Yes.
So, but she went after Robin. I think she hurt Robin's feelings, and that's why Robin said it's been going on for a whole year. I mean, she must have been attacking Robin in the back. I don't know. But then Robin's all in her feelings, Hey,
yeah,
Marvin,
she really does get deep in her feelings. I noticed that she really does get deep in her feelings, as if she's so hurt, as if the smallest thing that Wendy says hurts her so deep. I'm like, it's not that serious, Robin. Chill. She's apologizing. I get over it. It's like
it is that deep because we know she's not getting married.
Yeah, that could be it. You're right. That could be it.
It hurts when it's real.
Also, I wanted to mention about Robin. She mentioned to Wendy that, it's like you're doing this when you're. I like this Robin, this Wendy right here, but you're telling me all this and no one else is around, pretty much. Why you can't do this when everybody's on? Well, y'all are having a damn one-on-one conversation. You think? Why would you want everybody and their mama around?
Right.
So,
I agree. I thought
hello
that
there, everyone. Let's see what they're saying right quick. Hi, Miss Kiva. How are you doing? Hello, everyone. Please hit the like button. Show us some love and hit the like button. Make sure y'all check out Don't Tell Me, Tell the People, Sunny's channel. Yes. Okay. So, I felt that was just, it's like she really was not trying to accept the apology. And finally she did, because she knows I think she felt stupid. She looked stupid. Like she really looked ignorant not to accept the apology that Wendy was giving her. It's like she still was trying to, fight her. That's what I believe, and people get tipsy. And, I just think that I think she was sincere when she accepted Wendy's apology initially. Do you?
Initially, you mean the first, when she was drunk or when she was sitting down?
I think that she really did accept her apology. I really do.
Back then, when she was white girl.
About it. Right. Oh my God.
Because Giselle had to get in her ear.
Right.
Giselle had to get in her ear and make her think about it. It's that group mentality, right? So let me stay here with Giselle and whoever's on this side, which is not many. And let me continue to have this beef, because
Right.
Giselle is her best friend, so she doesn't want to,
Yes.
be like,
Right.
I like Wendy. I have no problem when we made up, because now
Right.
Giselle, like I said, now Giselle will be stuck out on her own, so she
Yep.
has to group up with her.
That's totally
So,
accurate. I do agree.
but Wendy did the right thing. Wendy is playing chess at this point, because it's like, okay, girl, I'm gonna apologize to you,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna be sincere about it, because I was sincere about it. So she apologized. Hey, Norris. Hey, Shady Shannon. So she apologized to her, and now she had. If Robin did not accept that apology, she would have looked really crazy.
Right. That's what I'm saying. She noticed
it would have been real bad on her.
Right. She knew she was looking kind of crazy. She knew she would look crazy if she did not accept the apology. Really crazy at that point. Really evil at that point. So she was trying to avoid that. LeBron says Giselle is her only friend. I'm pretty sure she is, because I have never seen her with other friends. Did you? Have you?
Who, Robin?
Yes.
Well, the lady who does her hair.
Oh, yes.
Remember?
Yes,
That's why she was crying.
Yes.
The lady that does her hair.
Right.
And I feel bad for Robin because of that situation.
Yes,
you have close friends. That was sad. It really was sad. You could tell she was going through it. So there you have it. That kind of broke her. It kind of broke her down to the point where, as character-wise is on the show, she showed empathy.
Yes, she actually.
And then you, the audience, end up like empathizing and sympathizing with her.
Right. I actually felt for her at
for
the time. I did. I really did feel for her at that time. So you're right. LeBron's library. He's right as well about the empathy, and that Giselle is her only friend. I do believe that, except the beautician, as I put it, what y'all call it, hairstylist. Nobody hardly goes to the beauty shop anymore.
Well, clearly we can tell something was going on with her hair. I mean, because I don't know what's happened. Her hair has not been up to par the last
treated or anything. It's just been like there, she's just been kind of slapping some gel on it and keeping it moving.
Because her friend is a good hairstylist.
Yes, she is.
To be honest with you.
She can whoop that hair. She can.
Yes, she can.
Yes. So now we jumped from Ashley, where Ashley tells Robin she was wrong for putting. Finally, they bring up the conversation, the end of the previous episode, where Candiace is expressing that she was upset with Robin about how she put her on blast with the other ladies, right? Robin tried to pretend as if she did not care, that she didn't know. She tried to pretend as if she didn't do anything wrong, rather. She tried to make it look like, what did I do? It's for the ladies. Girl, please. You wanted to bring drama, and you did it towards your good friend, Candiace. Because Candiace, it seems that she really loves Robin. According to this episode, it seems that she really does love Robin. But we can say congratulations to Candiace. She did get her dual degrees at Howard University, guys.
That's what's up.
She graduated with her master's in business. So that is going to be wonderful. That is just awesome. And she's already trying to dip her little new educated hands into record labels, helping them with contracts. So I think that's really good. That's a great accomplishment. Yeah. So she planned a party. Yes, she planned a party to celebrate her success. While her and Chris was discussing the success of her education, Candiace brings up the fact that she could be pregnant. She's saying that her, menstrual has not shown up yet. But I was like, y'all, believe me, usually the first pregnancy, most times I would say, some people are usually sick, so she probably would have known, like a difference as far as like the way she feels, as a woman, you go through a couple of changes, but she ended up not being pregnant. Just FYI, folks, just FYI. Yeah.
Right now is not a time for her to have a
No,
child.
it is not. Her career
to have a record.
Yes.
I mean, a music empire or career. So I don't think there's really no time for her to be trying to wait a couple of years, because she's still young. How old is Candiace? Like 35 or something like that? Or 32? She's young.
If y'all know in the chat, put it in the chat if you know her age. But yeah, her career's just taking off really good, and she's networking really well with all these different celebrities. So I think she should just chill on having a baby. Please.
Melanie YC said Candiace has 2 more degrees than Ashley.
Yes, she does. Candiace is very intelligent. She's smart. She is
Oh,
smart,
yeah.
and I'm glad she got her degree. I am very proud of her. Like when they say it's not 4, but it's 2.
Well,
There's a little
it's
shade,
two.
but
Yeah,
you
she's
know,
35. Okay, she's
yes,
35.
35, great. Now, Karen, it just jumps to another boring scene rather where Karen she opens the door for her assistant, who this assistant is clearly playing for the other team. We know this, right, guys? And this is the same assistant I believe that Sharice has been accusing her of, correct? Accusing her of kind of creeping with
Is
sometimes.
it? I don't know.
Yes. Let me look at the chat to see. Guys, do y'all know if this is the same assistant, Michelle? This is the same assistant that Sharice has accused Karen of trying to creep with, kind of fooling around with. I'm like, no.
I don't know.
She said Robert is the marketable on or off the show. Shannon.
Shannon can't stand her.
No, Shannon will read them. But this man, clearly he plays for the other team in no shade, I believe this is one of the guys that Sharice is actually trying to, and Giselle is trying to accuse of having as eye candy. This guy is I just can't see him as Karen's type. No.
Like I said, it's okay for her to have eye candy. Look,
Yes.
she and Ray already had that discussion because she said, you said I could have my eye candy. I think she said it several times before. So, and he was like, okay. So what? She's sitting going to dinner, sitting with a nice looking guy, having
Yes.
not Uncle Ben, going over there, having eye candy, coffee with her eye candy. So what? As long as she's not messing around. Like I said, I don't believe that Karen is doing that. I don't think that she's having an affair on her husband. I just don't believe that.
I think she's having it mentally.
Unless y'all have proof, video.
I think she's wanting to go there, but she knows better. She knows better. She knows it will ruin her whole brand, her life, her marriage, all of that. So she's, staying away from it. But I think she's tempted. I really do. I think she's tempted.
You think Karen is tempted?
Yes. For her, she is tempted because she's asking to have eye candy. Why would you want to have eye candy if you're not somewhat tempted to, see something bigger and better than your own husband, and
maybe she just want like somebody to touch her on the shoulders and give her a kiss.
Yeah, or rub her leg a little bit or something. I'm just saying. But Karen she did mention that the other ladies are pretty much biting off her business ventures, like with the candles. They show Wendy looking crazy about the candles, and I heard those candles are expensive. I heard they're like $80.
Whose candles?
Karen's.
Oh, because she has 3 wicks in hers.
Yes. I heard they're like $80.
I think what you call it has 2. Wendy has 2.
What is it? Beauty and Bed Bath and Beyond. I know Bed Bath and what is it? Bed Bath and Beyond, but there's another one. The one.
I know what you're talking about.
And everything, but she was just basically saying that a lot of women are biting off her. She said that Giselle and Robin want to do a live show as well because her assistant was telling her that we're going to have live this, and I liked his ideas. Did you? I loved his ideas as far as Karen's upcoming event. He had some really good ideas. The Diana Ross, I think he's a good assistant. I don't think that Karen is going there, not with him anyway.
No,
really don't.
Absolutely not. I just don't think she's doing that. She's classy.
Yeah, she is. I love Karen. She's one of my favorites on the show, actually.
She's one of my favorite of all the housewives.
Yes, she is. She is. Yeah. Mine as well.
Dorinda was my favorite of all, but since Dorinda's no longer around, Karen is my favorite.
Yes, Karen is classy. She does rep the Grand Dame legacy, right? She lives it. She's a hustler as well. She is a hustler. So that's what I like about her. She's a hustler. She's beautiful. She's classy. She's good at hiding whatever it is that she's doing, if she's doing anything. So I like that about Miss Karen.
Shannon I can't with Shannon right now, child. I'm trying to not be laughing because I'm reading Shannon's comments and she just she said with Viagra, raise hips and weak.
Does look like a bee, but he does. She says she's too classy, child. Yeah. Okay, here's Shannon. You have to remember a woman's sex drive increases as we get older. I think Karen might have a special friend. Thank you, Shannon. But Sonny does not believe that Karen is capable, but I know she's tempted.
No. I know she's capable. I just don't think she's going to do it.
I know she's tempted.
It seems like she would do that.
Benjamin Brown said she better have 8 wigs and lights itself if it's $80. Okay, here it is. Even with Viagra, weight hips are weak. You're too weak. Oh, pobrecito. Hey, Tawana to Inspire. How are you doing? Thank you. Let's see here. Hey, Jess Valencia, how are you doing? She said, hey, everyone,
Hey,
don't watch the
Valencia.
show. I'm here for support. Thank you so much, Jess Valencia. Shout out to Jess Valencia, y'all. Make sure y'all look at her channel as well. But we're going to get to this half decent part where Robin meets up with Candiace at the restaurant, the bar. And Candiace asks her, asks how are the people. And this is where we find out that Robin does have her hairstylist, sister and her brother-in-law passed away in a tragic car accident. And like I said, she was really hurt about that. And I actually felt for her at the time. I really did. She was very emotional, and we just can't come in here and drag her once we've seen her cry and be emotional and show empathy, especially for her stylist family. I hope she heals fast. I hope her heart heals fast, but that's just very tragic. It really is. It's very tragic. But I hope her stylist, gets not necessarily gets over it, but feels better. Okay. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
Maritza, I was saying hi.
Hey, Maritza. After Candiace expresses her love for Robin as a friend, because she was telling Robin that she's her friend, she loves her. She doesn't want their friendship to end. But Candiace did remind her, like, why you didn't come to me? Why you did not come to me? Why you had to blast me with the other ladies? Why did you do that? And again, Robin doesn't think that she did nothing wrong. She really doesn't. She likes to throw rocks and hide her hands, because she doesn't hide her hands, but she tries to I guess use reverse psychology in a way with the ladies once they find out she's done something evil, because I call her Evil Robin. I don't know.
Because what she was saying, right, was look, well, you need to be more specific in what you're saying when you go live.
Right.
Remember, that's what she told.
Yes, but if she would have listened to the entire live, maybe she would have known. I think she did listen to the entire live. I just think she brought it for drama for a scene on the show, and that's just period. And I believe Candiace is right when she says that most of them, I would say most of them, are sneaky and they are not to be trusted. None of them, really. Look at Mira. They opened up a new franchise of the chiropractic joint, the clinic or center or whatever you want to call it. But she stood there and said, oh, my husband and I, we're the owner of all these joint chiropractic centers. But we know that his family has more stake in it than they do, allegedly.
Because what did she say? No, she said that they had 14, because I wrote it down. They have 14 joint chiropractors. I know they have some here in Georgia because I've seen them. And they own 8. That's what she said. And she made $450,000. I guess that was the first season she came on. Remember, she said, I made $450,000 last year or something like that.
But for what I understand is that if this is correct, that the family actually kind of pushed them out of the business in a way. They're still paying them, but as far as them having a lot of hands-on with it, for what I understand is the family kind of kicked them to the curb. I need to verify that. That's what I'm going to say, allegedly. Kicked her and G to the curb, but G, that's his family, so they're not going to really just kick him all the way to the curb. But that Mia, because she's out here bragging that these are her businesses, and for what I understand is that it's the family, his family's business. But she's saying, I'm married to him, well, it's my business as well. You get it? Like I say, Mia, we already have the tea on you, ma'am. We do have the tea on you. The centers are not really yours, allegedly. She did a ribbon cutting ceremony and all that. She did all that, but I don't trust her. I don't believe nothing she says, really. I think that she, again, I guess all of them are pretending for the show. But I want to get to, let me check the comments right quick. Let's see here. Let me just check the comments right quick, Miss. Hello, let's see here who all came in. Hello there. Robin didn't have no hairstylist. Don't have no hairstylist. She had a hairstylist, but the hairstylist has not been doing her hair lately.
Yeah.
Right? She hasn't been doing her hair lately because she had death in the family. I can't with you, Tawana. Hello, speak to you, girl, myself. She said, Robin's loyalty is to no one. She created drama to keep them all out of her and one's business. I can kind of believe that. I can kind of believe that. That's what I'm going to get to next for one of the other young ladies. Honestly, she said, honestly, the fans' response to Robin and Mia might push at least one of them off the show. Yes, please. Any one of them would do for me. What do you say, Sonny?
Yeah, we know for sure. I don't think Mia is coming back.
I think she is. I really believe she is. I can't see Mia. I don't see it. Put a one in the chat, guys. If y'all think Mia will leave the show on her own, put a one in the chat. If y'all think she will actually leave the show on her own, I don't believe it. I think she likes to.
Yeah, I don't think she'll leave on her own. I think they'll get rid of her. She don't have a
storyline. Okay, gotcha. I'm sorry. I thought you I don't think Mia's coming back because she doesn't want to come back. No, I believe they are going to kick her to the curb. Hopefully, you know. She says here, maybe they took away their titles. Yes, they did. I believe that they allegedly took away their titles. They're making some money, but you know, if you're owning it, then nobody can take your title at all. Oh, hold up. She said Mia don't do itch and probably didn't read those financial reports correctly. Right? She probably just spinning. She says, Shannon, I believe Mia will go. All her skeletons are falling out the closet thanks to Jacqueline's sister. Oh, yes, that lady reads her. Miss Tita. Shout out to Miss Tita. She said, also, why didn't Mia and G branch off and buy another franchise? I'm sure his brother didn't like Mia from the beginning. Right. Yeah, why did they do that? So that's a one. Thank you very much. Yeah, why did they have they not done that? Maybe they signed a contract saying that they couldn't.
Yeah, Tita is off the chain.
Yes, Tita is off the chain, baby. She do not play.
And she's dropping gems for sure.
I would keep Mia over. I'll keep Mia over Rusty Robin. That's a new name. Rusty Robin.
Oh, that's funny.
That is a new name, baby.
Rusty Robin.
Mia ain't got no other job. She doesn't. She just flaunts and, you know, she shows off. It's nothing wrong with that, but girl, no.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest, Marie. So when women who claim to have all this money go to the Real House, any Real House franchise, they're going there because they need a check.
Right.
Let's be real. True. Okay. Probably besides Hilton, Kyle's sister. She don't need a check, right?
Right.
She's doing it just because her sister probably begged her to do it because they need drama or whatever.
Right.
But those women on there need checks. They live off of this is their job. They live off of these checks. Robin, what's her name?
Mia. Robin, Mia.
Right. Robin, Mia, Giselle. They all need that check. That's that's their paycheck. They don't have anything else going out. If you get on one of these shows and you don't do a Bethany Frankel, that's your fault.
Right.
Because it's giving you opportunity to make some money and to invest into other things. This is a platform for them to make it big, like a Bethany, and become millionaires.
And market their businesses if they have one. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yes. So I don't fault Wendy for, okay, I'm about to do these candles. I'm about to do whatever I need to do to get this, to build from this platform. Right. You can't just come on there like a Giselle and just sit around and think you're going to be pretty all the time and you're going to last 10 seasons or whatever, because this is the 6th season of this show, the 6th year of this show. Yes. Right. So she bought a house. She had her makeup line that failed. I don't know what she's doing now because I haven't heard of her doing anything, but she needs to come up with something, because as long as Giselle does not produce on this show, she'll, slowly but surely, she'll be another Nene Leakes. Because you can't just sit there and be pretty all the time.
True.
Just saying.
And Marcella says that business was a family business, and Gordon made decisions without the family, and they took all their money, according to Mia. Isn't that something? Say it again, Shannon. Who was that? Oh, Ms. Bell.
Because Shannon said money talks, wealthy whispers, and that is the God's honest truth. Shady
Shannon, it is. Absolutely.
People who have money don't talk about it.
She said, honestly, it's very taboo. It's very taboo to talk about.
It is.
I can see about money.
Yep.
She says, I'm sorry. She says, y'all see how long it took Giselle to fix that house? Yes, it did take her a very long time to fix that house. And she's very proud of her baby mansion. She is. She's very proud of it. And she's finally getting it, in check together. And I'm not going to hate on her for that, because if she did pay cash for the house, I think that was a good idea, especially if it's so near Potomac, and she doesn't have to worry about all the mortgage and all that. So if she paid for it cash, the house was a mess when she first got it. So she is investing. She is investing in it. Hopefully, she's not paying a mortgage on that thing.
I hope not. I hope it's paid for, because she's still not done with it. Because remember, she showed the
entryway.
Well, not the entryway, but she added to the front, right? But apparently, that back part of the house is not done. It was supposed to be like a patio or some type of room or something in the back. You know what I'm talking about?
Right. I wonder why I wonder how much they're paying them. I would love to know their salaries.
Huh?
I would love to know their salaries.
Oh, they're making 6 figures. Easy. Yeah. Giselle is the highest paid probably on this show.
Mm-hmm.
Who was I watching? I was watching another big YouTuber, and they were interviewing someone, and that person said that it's clear that Giselle is the queen of Real Housewives of Potomac. So, and I said, it's true. You might not like it, but she is, because she would have been gone by now. She has no storyline.
Well, she's what I call the brown noser of the group with Andy. That's what I think she is. I believe that Karen is making a pretty penny too. I do believe Karen is making a pretty penny too.
But I think she's making less than Giselle.
Wow.
Yeah, it was Carlos. Thank you, Tawana. It was Carlos.
We have to get those numbers. Damn it. We need those numbers. So I'm going to jump right on over to Miss Ashley. Ashley is a liar, guys, in my opinion, allegedly. She's a whole damn liar. And I usually don't like to talk futuristic terms regarding the show, but she knew all along, allegedly she knew all along that Michael was not, that her and Michael was not really getting a divorce, allegedly. That's what I heard. They're not getting a divorce.
She's scared. Didn't she say that? She said, I'm afraid to be by myself. Girl, you were How did she?
I didn't see one tear fall. Did y'all see a tear fall? Did y'all see a tear fall? I did not see one tear fall. I was like,
you know what? Let me say this. I think that she is afraid because she's been with Michael since she was in her 20s. So her being in her 20s, she begged. I don't think he wanted to have children. He wanted to keep on doing what he was doing, having his fun with a young girl and the other young women and men, whatever he does, because that's what she was into.
Mm-hmm.
That's how she got him. Let's be honest. Mm-hmm. That's how he was living out the rest of his life. He has adult children. He's been married, I think, 2 times before. I believe it's 2 times before, but
at least once. Yeah, we know.
Right, at least once. And so for him, he got him a pretty young thing. He was having fun. And here she goes. All of a sudden, she wants to have children. And he's just like, here we go.
Yeah, so I know she is.
Gives her what she wants.
I know she's scared. Go ahead.
She's afraid. Because you know why? Because that prenup. Remember, she went back and she redid the prenup to prove her love for you? Which was the biggest mistake she could have ever did. Because I said, why is she doing that? That's crazy.
Did she make it to where she was getting less, or?
I think it was she did it to prove that she didn't marry him for his money. It was something like that. Now, if anybody in the chat can recall, because that was like
she did it because he cheated, and she wanted to make sure that she was going to get a lot more money, because in case he does it in the future.
This is right. That's right. Do the right thing. He did tell her he didn't want any more children.
Right. He didn't.
But I think it was, she wanted to have kids. He didn't want them. And I think it was something about her going to redo that prenup. And so she had the post number, like you said, because they redid it. And so it was like, I just want to prove my love for you, how much I love you. It was, I can't remember. It was like 3 or 4 seasons ago.
She said now she's getting half. Hello, dear Bess. She said now she's getting half. She said her prenuptial has expired. So if it's expired, then does she get more? She may get more. She said now she's getting half.
Oh, it's expired. Oh, okay.
Damn, Michael, you better not mess up, but he's going to mess up. It's just in him. But I, from what I understand, is that they were not really getting a divorce. That he did not want to film, and she was just fronting it off. And I said, damn, she's a great performer because she cried in front of her uncles and the auntie, and I didn't see not one tear come out of her eye. Did you?
I don't really look at Ashley like that anymore. I could tell she was upset and afraid though, because Ashley is just so, I don't, she's flaky. She everywhere. So to me, I'm just like, child.
I don't trust Ashley. I don't trust Ashley. I don't believe anything that she says because of what she does. Thank you so much, dear Vet. I appreciate it. Let's see here. She said, Robin pissed me off, LOL. Right. Robin she's a hater. She's evil to me. This is allegedly. Okay. I don't know, Sonny. You don't like Robin. Do you like Robin?
I'm not a Robin fan. I've never really been. The first season, I liked Robin. The second season, I was like, okay, Robin girl, what's your story? Then it was, oh, I hope she gets married. And then it's just like, Robin girl, bye. Either get a storyline or just leave. I'm just like, you're boring to me. You bring nothing to the show.
Right. And so she had to step it up.
So she had to step, and this is her season. This is her season to step it up.
Look what she had to say.
Still the junkie
penthouse.
Who's she talking about? You talking about
that penthouse is kind of small too. Well,
it is junkie. It is junkie.
And it's small. I'm like, they may be probably on the 50th floor, but still, it's kind of small. Have you noticed that? Unless they're,
it was single. There were just two people living in the penthouse. Now she has kids. Now they're trying to find out. Oh boy, he's trying to do it.
LeVon said, poor Michael, all he wants is one.
Yep.
And that's all he ever wanted was one. He straight told one, I will what? Go downtown, sir. With no problem on you. I'm just saying, allegedly, he did.
Huh?
Michael, he did.
Michael did. Oh my goodness.
Robin, she say Robin isn't a Robin fan. Right, she isn't. Let me see. I'm going down. That's what she says. I think Robin's mom co-signed for the house there in
I think so too.
I thought, her network has increased. I actually looked up her network once before, and she was like $5 million. They said her network was like $5 million.
Right now,
it is not, but we darn sure can look and see.
We'll look it up.
She said, LeVon, yes, allegedly. Hold on, let me just go back and see what LeVon said right quick. Oh yeah, all he wants is one. That's it. He want one, and one used to be fine, but now he's kind of looking kind of rough there. One, he's not looking so hot anymore. He used to look good to me.
Yeah, he was handsome.
Fine.
I think he's still handsome, but I think he got a lot going on. With his face. He's so funny. Oh my God.
Let me type it in because you got me laughing out. Let me tell you. I gotta say, what's Robin Dixon? Robin Dixon's network, please.
That's funny. I have Siri on my phone, I never use it. And my husband was like, why don't you just use Siri?
So according to this article, allegedly she's worth $3 million. Okay. And I'm not sure when this article was put out, guys, but that's what they say. But why do mom have to co-sign for your house? I don't understand that. Girl, you should have got your credit in check at the same time, right?
Well, they found bankruptcy. And how long does bankruptcy stay on your credit?
I'm not sure, but I need to file. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I do. I says Giselle is fighting to keep her because she brings nothing. I believe that.
Because she brings nothing.
They need each other. They're actually, leaning on each other for, as they say on here, clicks and views. She said the house Robin is in is now, it's gorgeous. Look at me passing that.
It's all right. It's better than what she was living in prior.
Oh, yeah, it is. Much better. They had a little townhouse. She said it's 3 floors in that penthouse. I know one thing, that top part is very small. So I guess it's, I'm just talking like I have a penthouse,
Okay.
It's not correct. It's not correct. Let me see here. I'm sorry. I'm trying to go down here to kind of look. Once cheating, I truly believe that. Yes, they did show him allegedly with his other side piece. One.
They showed him with the woman?
Yeah, they showed him having dinner with the side piece. She's a Caucasian lady. She's nothing to write home about or anything. She's not like a typical fit, exercise junkie or, she just plain mediocre.
Robin did play sports in college, right?
I'm not sure if she plays sports. She don't act like it the way she's breathing when they went to the dance class or anything. One was like, "Come on, we gotta step it up." See, let me just be quiet on that one. He was trying to let her know you need to step it up, and I bet she's trying to tell her that in the bedroom too. I'm just saying allegedly. I'm gonna close my eyes. I don't want to know this man's business. That man's business. Yes, indeed. You said the article is a whole lie. That article is a whole lie.
What article?
Which article?
She reinvested her money into the business, which is smart.
She said they can create their own Wikipedia and create their own networks. Remember last year, Mia's was 100 million, now 10 million. What? I didn't know they can do that. Damn, I'm behind. See, I need to get modernized. Thank y'all so much. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. Like I said, this episode was not all that. Isn't it 7 years? She's talking about the bankruptcies. She's saying it's about 7 years.
Yeah, bankruptcy is like 7 to 8 years.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So I don't know if we should drag or not. Oh, here's Norris.
7 to 8 years. Hey, Norris.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Norris. So
wait.
Do you have another tab open? You closed it?
I did, and I had to close it out.
Guys, we got Norris Tony. Make sure y'all check out Norris Tony page as well. She said, I think one is jealous of Robin in this show. He barely makes an appearance. I think he just don't want to appear with her. What y'all say?
No, I don't think he wants to appear with her because maybe he's telling his side piece that, he's not in love with Robin anymore. He's just doing it for the same thing that Pastor Jamal did to Giselle. I'm just there for this, to help her.
Yes,
out.
Did y'all see Jamal on the show?
Yes.
And she was blushing down.
Huh?
Was Giselle blushing or what?
Let me see this. Her daughters are gorgeous. Her daughters are beautiful.
Very beautiful.
Jamal Brown is funny to me. He's funny.
He is. I think Jamal Brown, honestly, if you really want me to get literal on it, I think Jamal Brown is bad to the bone in the bedroom. I really do. This is why he has all these different women. I really do. I think he's a freak in the bedroom and freak in the sheets. And I think he has a good mouth on it. That tongue, he can just, not literally the tongue. I'm saying that he can run his mouth, run game as he speaks,
Well, he's a pastor.
Yes, he's really good with that mouth. And I think he can put it down in the bedroom. That's how you get all these women. I really do. That's my opinion.
He's a single man in Atlanta, Georgia, who he took over Eddie Long's church.
Right.
I think it's thousands of members at their church. And Jamal, the women love Jamal.
They do. And he just got that mouth. He got that swag. It's a swag about him. As a preacher, look what he said recently. I'm looking for the smokers. I'm looking to smell smoke. And I'm like, oh my goodness, this man here is just bold, right? Bold down. She said that they said that Robin was a video girl before.
Oh, she was?
Dixon, yeah.
Oh, I thought she played volleyball or something.
They said she was a video girl.
Oh, I didn't know that.
See, this episode was a filler, the wedding without a groom. Yes, it was. It was very slow. And that's why we're talking. So we're not like, girl, did you see Ashley? She did it. Did you, it just was slow. It really was. Robin doesn't
I don't like those hats either, Shannon.
She said,
I don't like Robin's hats.
No.
What you think,
Tony?
No, Norris.
Oh, Ashley, I don't care about her divorce. I don't care about her wedding. She could say them her marriage. She could say them tears because she weak if she stay with him when she can get the money now and run. She should hit him up like Blue Cantrell and take them kids and move on with her life and date somebody else if she wanted to.
Gonna do that. But she should have did that a long time ago, right? When he cheated, instead of staying there with him. And now you have all this money, I think she feels obligated to Juan to reinvest, allow him to pick himself back up, get to where he was, because she's part of the reason that he lost the money.
I think
because it was her bad investments with the best friend. So I think that she feels like she owes him something.
Yeah, she does owe him
After he cheated on
something.
her.
She does owe him something. I think she should give him some money. If you clock $3 million, ma'am, give him $1 million, something, because you allegedly you got all his money taken, stolen. And y'all was just chilling. You and the dude was just chilling on his money, you know.
That's the rumor.
And then the guy had a destiny to take his own, you know. I'm like, I
Yeah,
don't understand how you even got back with her. Go ahead, Norris. What you say,
I
Norris?
was talking about Ashley when I said I was talking about Ashley.
Oh, you talking about Ashley?
When I said
Ashley.
Yeah, because
Go ahead, Norris.
I don't say if she leave him now or leave him like she should, then and clean him out, then the next woman that get him won't have nothing. And then like what woman would want his spoiled rotten cookies? Nobody want that spoiled milk after Ashley get done cleaning him out.
Right. I agree.
You can't clean him out though.
Business.
How much is Michael worth?
I heard he's worth. Ashley tries to make it look like he's worth a lot. I think he's worth about. I don't think he's worth over 20 million.
Michael,
right?
Yeah, let me
I wouldn't say that, but then again, he's a real estate guy, so who knows? He probably
worth hundreds of millions of dollars.
Girl, if he is, Ashley, you need to hurry up and jump on that. You need to go in on and sign the paperwork and be done with it, and get yours and keep it moving. You know, she said, "Did y'all hear the Candiace?" Oh yeah, we did hear Candiace's mother call. Where they spotted the snake at Candiace's party. Did you see that? They spotted the snake at Candiace's party, and she said, "I thought Giselle wasn't coming." I was like, "Oh my goodness!"
Now we know where she get that tongue from. With
her mom, and I was happy to see her mom. I hadn't seen her in a long time. Her mom has calmed down a whole lot. Maybe they talked to her before she came on this time, but you know, she used to be that. Mama usually reads. I think she can read better than Candiace. Actually, what you think, Norris?
Yeah, she described Giselle perfectly because she is a snake in the grass, and she also have a neck full of wrinkles too. And then you know she had that disco dress on when they was at that party for her daughters with Jamal, and I'm like, Pastor Predator decided to make an appearance in this episode,
right?
He up there and pray on them women in that church that he got in Atlanta, New Birth, should be called Blind Birth. Because them members are too blind to see that they being led by a demon.
Ooh.
And they are. They really are. You're right.
That church is being led by the devil. So he a hypocrite to me.
He is very much.
But the one that before him wasn't about anything either. So it says here that Michael Darby is worth 20 million. So you were right.
Michael, come see me. I'm sorry, but I would not go there, you know, physically. I'm just saying, you know, come see me. Maybe I can do some counting books or something. You work your books or something for you. But she said, why does Giselle always say her daughters hate her? Well, did you see how the daughter's reaction when she hugged Jamal, Pastor Jamal? She hugged her and she threw her eyes up. Did y'all see that?
Yeah, I saw
one of the daughters. And did you see one of the daughters like telling Giselle, get off me, like, you know, thank you and goodbye? When she hugged her and she was on her, she was just like, so those kids, I don't know. There's something going on with those kids. I think they don't trust either one of their parents, Giselle or Jamal.
It's, you know, there's something else going on behind there. He's a preaching hypocrite.
Yeah, the kids know. Those kids are not crazy at all. She said, why did I have the volume up on speakerphone while y'all talking about Jamal? Yes, indeed. Yes, we're talking about him. Hold up. She says, Pastor Pickle Penis is going to grow weed and get all the ushers high. Yes, he is. And I think he's just doing it for money. I really do. I think he's doing it for money. Got it. Oh, you are? Oh, shit. Here we go.
Hey, Evangelist. How you doing?
I'm okay. How y'all doing?
Good.
I just wanted to get up here and talk about hey, Norris, how are you? Can y'all hear me?
Good to see you.
Yeah, I think he has a delay. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I just want to talk about Giselle because I can't stand her. So since y'all was talking about her, I thought I'd come up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Giselle. Well, what you think about Giselle? Why you can't stand Giselle?
I don't like Giselle. I don't like her attitude. I don't like her she has a what's the word when you talk about somebody who feels like they're better than other people. It's just like her whole persona is just, and I feel like she's like that, like in real life. She just seems like she's entitled, I guess is the word that I'm looking for. And she's very messy. And I don't think she's a friend to anybody. I don't even believe she's Robin's friend. I really don't. I think she thinks her and Robin have the most in common. And that's why she kind of uses Robin. But I don't think I don't think she's her friend.
That's deep. I never thought about it that way, but that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
They do have a lot in common.
Yeah. I think that's why she kind of picked Robin out of the friend group to kind of hang out with, because she was like, oh, we kind of look alike and we kind of have some things in common, having gone through divorce and, stuff like that. But I don't think she likes Robin. I don't think she likes anybody. And then for Robin to be bold enough to stand up to her at times, I think that kind of bothers her too, because she doesn't want anybody to stand up to her. When you're that type of woman, she's like, what's it called what y'all say?
A narcissist?
She's a narcissist. Yes, everything's about her. Even the party for the girls, right? Like if she could have stayed over there and just been in that party, she would have been all in that party. She didn't. She wanted it to be more about her and less about them. But she did it because she had to do it. She went over there and had her side because she had to. And so, like somebody said, she was excited that Jamal was there. Allegedly Shady Shannon said down in the comments, she said, my mama always taught me not to be with a man who couldn't do nothing for me. When she was going through all of that stuff with her house, she was supposed to be with Jamal. When she bought that, when she was getting those remodeling done to the house, it ain't no way I'd be going through all of that and my man ain't helping me out. She puts on a happy face when she's with these men that aren't doing anything for her. Right. But she is always trying to ruin a happy family. You know what I mean? And I just can't respect somebody like that. I can't respect people who are always trying to ruin something that somebody else has good going on, because in their real life they miserable. Like I can't respect that.
Right.
So,
right.
I really do agree.
Because if I totally agree. I'm sorry, Marie, it's your show.
Go ahead.
No, I totally agree, because she attacks everybody. She attacks everybody's marriage. If it wasn't Ray and Karen's marriage, then it became
Monique.
Then it was Wendy. Now it's first it was Michael. Now it's oh my God, I can't think. The small girl, the tiny girl. Candiace. Now it's her.
Yeah. She doesn't want anybody to be happy, and that's very strange, So I don't have no respect for her.
Shannon made a good point.
Yes.
Shannon made a real good point up here, because Shannon said, you can find it. She said, when most men remarry you, they are begging and groveling. Juan didn't work hard to get Robin back. She was on the final clearance and almost there. And and I'm not, look, that's true. Because what she did, she never moved out. She stayed with him. So he's just like, girl, okay, I put a ring on your finger just for the show. Because that's what this is all about. But she stayed in it. And remember, they kept trying to tell her, get out, get out, get out. Go live your life. She never wanted to live her life. Why? They were sleeping in the same bed together. He had another woman on the side. And he was messing with her when they want feel freaky or whatever. And she needed it. And he wanted it, the little itch. They got it on. They always had a woman on the side. So she never put herself, she never, she didn't have the confidence that she needed to make him come out there. You should have put him out.
All right.
You should have put him out. Go live with your girl. The one you messing around with, go live with her. But I'm doing it for the boys. No, he cheated on you. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
And they always brought that up. You know, those two couple of seasons, you know, they kept, why are y'all still in this situation? And y'all sleeping in the same bed because you love him. Now you have the nerve to come up and say, let's sign a prenup about cheating. Girl, he's going to cheat on you.
Right.
Because you never gave him an ultimatum. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You never told him, look.
Do the right thing, Nita said.
Right.
Rob the cow when you get
Kick
the milk
rock,
or whatever it is.
honey.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
You never had confidence.
And at some point, she said she cheated on him too, didn't she? Didn't she say she cheated on him?
She did. She was. We have some really good comments in here, y'all.
Yeah, go ahead, Marie.
Oh, go ahead. No, I'm just looking at the comments. I'm going through, y'all. Agreed, them babies can't stand them. No, them kids cannot stand them. You can tell those kids.
Yeah.
When they were growing up, I mean, they love their parents, but at the same time, they know their parents both are kind of sneaky, and they're both, you know.
Yeah.
She says, yes. She said, Giselle is the devil. She's the devil.
Yeah, she
Understanding. Is it? Giselle was messy. She was the messy first lady. Yes, she was.
You can tell.
Yeah, you can tell. And she was getting played. She ended up. Remember, they say she ended up in the, you know, in the facility behind Jamal, allegedly.
Breakdown. Well, like we said before, she's always been put on this pedestal as you're so pretty. So they put on this pedestal. She's been told her whole life. But what I find interesting in this episode, she made a statement about she looks up to her daughters because when she was their age, she didn't have the confidence. And she said, I wasn't confident and strong at your age. So that lets me know, you know, I was like, oh, okay. Something is going on with Miss Giselle.
Right.
I don't know what it is. Again, some of the situations are really, get so serious, but she just like blows them all off, blows every situation off as if it's nothing, you know. You said something, you said the word, what I was trying to say. Like, it's like she just is oblivious to everything that's going on around her. As you know, I don't know. She just kind of, I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it, but it's something there with Giselle. I just can't put my finger.
Yeah. It's something definitely, because she doesn't. It's almost like she doesn't relate to like other women. And that's the interesting part about her being in this group of women, because she's not relatable. She doesn't relate to anybody's situation. And if you notice that, she never comes from a place of caring or any place or a place of empathy. She always comes from a place of, well, let me tell you what I would do, but not from a place of I can relate to you. And it's very strange. You know, it's strange to see women that move like that, because they can't relate to you in any way, but they can tell you what they would do if they were you. So that's always something to watch. Like I said, she's a snake, because that's, you know, people like that have an ulterior motive, because they're telling you what they would do if they were in your marriage, what they would do if that was their friend, what that, you know what I mean? And I find it interesting that her daughters are so well such beautiful and outstanding young women, because she raised them by herself. So that speaks a lot about her mothering, that she was able to, you know what I mean, to raise those girls that way. So that says a lot about her. And that makes that's so weird, because she has to be a good mother, because the girls seem like they're amazing girls, but something about her is off.
Because she's still lacking that confidence, I think.
Yeah,
you know I think she's still lacking something. Something is missing with her. That's why she doesn't have like you said, she doesn't connect to anybody. Maybe she was teased so much when she was growing up. What are you? You know, back then, light skin with blue eyes. They probably was like, what are you? What are you? And she probably was going through that, you know. And so she probably has like this disdain for a certain type of woman. So that's why she connects to Robin, because they almost look alike.
Right.
Yeah, well, they look like the typical bright skin, colored out woman.
Yeah.
You know, it's nothing. So what I want to use, it's nothing, you know, fascinating about it. It's just, you know, it's just typical. You know.
Yeah, just that surface stuff. That the green eyes, the hair, and that ain't even her hair.
That's playing out.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm sorry.
I wonder if her daddy cheated.
I don't know, because the way he's acting with Jamal, as far as Jamal cheating, he's kind of pissed about that. I just don't know.
Mm.
She said he never stopped
Yeah.
cheating. She cheated with the guy who's allegedly took his money. That's what I was saying. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And come on, thanks. I'm tripping.
Oh, Michelle, feel better. Tomorrow's no
Yes, Michelle, feel better, Mom. Jamal's no problem. Is he
no,
remarried?
he's not remarried.
Mm-mm.
He's not remarried.
He don't need to be married.
But maybe she
He
decided.
need to get on his,
Go ahead, Tony.
I was gonna say he need to get on his ashy knees and pray that God forgive him for his
Yeah.
sins.
Yeah.
If he don't, then he needs to burn at the cross.
Yes, he does. But he's that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking that he is like something else in that bedroom, and these women are he's turning these women out. He really is. He's turning so many different women out. They're all like claiming him. A lot of other women are claiming him, but he's not claiming any of them.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's full of women. That's for sure.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Insecurity so beautiful, but doesn't know her power. Yep.
Giselle to me is so unlikable with no style.
Zero
And
style.
see, but that speaks to her never having really paid much attention to herself. You know what I mean? So just being like Marie said, the surface. So I'm so beautiful because I have the green eyes and the long hair, and so nobody ever said, yeah, but you need to put on some cute clothes. It's like just the surface, just my skin color, my eyes, and my hair are all I need in order to be a good looking woman. I don't need to make sure my colors match or my patterns match. I don't need to make sure I have on good shoes. I don't need to put none of that. None of that matters. Even though she had money to do, you know what I mean? Like, because somebody might say, well, maybe she couldn't afford. Well, when she could afford to buy nicer things, she never, I can imagine her never being, I bet when she was the first lady, she was one of those first ladies that the women of the church took her out and bought her clothes. I can imagine that. Because I can't see her ever having a sense of style. She doesn't have one.
She doesn't. You know what? This is what I'm thinking too, is that when she got with Jamal, he ain't the best looking thing. Let's be real.
He's not to me.
He's not, and he's country. So she got with him because he's, she gets to be first lady, and then he messes around on her. He cheats on her. He has these kids, out of wedlock. That's right. And so I think that did something to her self-esteem and her self-worth, because like I said, I believe she's been told by her parents and everybody around her whole life how pretty she is. And you have this man who don't look like nothing. And he looks good to some people, but I'm just saying, he did this to me. You know what I'm saying? And then it broke her down.
I'm that itch.
Yeah, I think it broke her down. And so for her to come back, so she's looking at everybody. She's looking at Wendy. She can't stand Wendy because I think she has a deal with darker skinned women. I really do. So she looks at Wendy like, "Oh, you so educated, and how you become an AKA." You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. So in her mind, she's thinking, ugh, "You're not fit," because I believe when Wendy came, she was the one who said she doesn't have the right look for the show. It was Giselle who said that.
Isn't that something?
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Wow.
But Giselle, is like this educated woman. Her husband loves her. He loves her to pieces. They have beautiful children. She's beautiful. She's out here doing her thing. And Giselle just has what? What does she have?
A house.
What does she have? All she has is a house. She can't keep a man. I mean, let's just be real. Why can't I look at me? Because like you said, she's so surface. There's nothing deep about Giselle. Nothing.
No.
She's a very surface person.
Yeah.
When they first started the show, when the first started, she seems to be like she seems as if she was domesticated, right? That she was a former preacher's wife, and she's started on this journey, raising her kids by herself, and she's ready to do everything right with the kids. But it seems like it changed after about 3 seasons, I believe, her attitude, or maybe after the second season.
Yeah.
From being domesticated to you don't even see the kids hardly. Get it?
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of chuckle because I'm thinking about when Monique pulled out that binder.
She did.
Monique got to reading that stuff in that binder, and Giselle was just sitting up there like. And then Andy says,
she didn't say a word.
She couldn't say anything.
She couldn't.
Her face was cracked. And then Andy said, "Was that true?" I don't know. I don't know. She said,
I don't know.
His number, and she reads out the phone number. He goes, "Well, is that his number?" She said, "Yeah." And it was just like, "Oh, girl, you don't look good right now." See,
she was sick.
She was
face was cracked and on the ground.
And
it was on the ground. Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Oh, she just dropped the bomb on you."
Yeah, Monique was her worst nightmare, honey.
Yes.
Baby.
Beautiful black.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
She tried to make a comment saying that Monique got kicked out of the BravoCon. This woman, she just talks too darn much. Girl, you should be embarrassed from that season, that reunion, when Monique broke out that binder on you, ma'am.
Yep.
Girl, I would still be embarrassed. I would have came back. Oh, my goodness.
That binder will go down in infamy.
That's probably why she's not in so much trouble right now. Maybe that's not why she's not overperforming now, because she should be still traumatized from that binder.
Mm-hmm.
I think she is.
Her attitude and actions make her ugly to me. One is in trouble. Yes, we know he's in trouble. We know he's temporarily suspended, or probably.
Yeah, we know all of that.
That he's suspended, but yes, indeed, Miss Giselle, honey, I don't know. These comments coming through fast, y'all. I'm sorry. Girls do not raise themselves. Those girls are self-centered, especially the twins. I don't like their attitudes. Really, the twins are self-centered? Wow, I actually didn't know they were twins, and I've been watching this damn show. I did not know they were twins.
You didn't know they were twins?
I did not know they were twins, but you can tell they have an attitude with their parents, like this attitude as if like, they're
just teenagers.
Yeah, hopefully that's what it is. Thanks so much. She said, Miss Evangelist Val, it's giving me, I don't know what the F to do. I'm doing in the bedroom. I'm just saying. Yeah, she doesn't. She can't know what she's doing, because all the men that she's brought several men on the show saying that she's dating them. And each one of them, she thinks that it's serious, right?
Yeah.
It's serious with him. We're serious. She cried when the ex-football player did not go to whatever it been. It was somebody's wedding. Who was it? Karen's, or damn, I'm not sure who wedding was, but she cried. She boo-hooed. This guy did not show up to this wedding with her. Oh, really? And I'm like, why this man, if he's with you, why didn't he show up to a wedding with you? Like, as if he was afraid for people to see them together.
Speaking of weddings, she came to Portia's wedding.
Yes.
Yeah, she did.
Yes, I seen him. Some women love powerful men. Pastor is a good speaker. He talks those women, panties right off. He does. And I believe
Don't nobody speak that well, child.
I think that he has that mouth.
This tall.
And I think he can back it up. She said, Nora, you
not a tall man.
Fulfill a relationship. She's saying, honestly, Giselle may resent darker skinned women because most of her friends have long lasting and fulfilling relationships. It's like
that's what I think. That's what I think. Right. Yeah.
She needs a stylist. Cheated with her. She said the women he cheated with were darker skinned and complected. Go ahead, Norris.
I would say she need a match. She need a matchmaker too. And then that podcast they got Reasonably Shady. Mm-hmm. That podcast is dry and boring and stale as her and Robin. Just as stale as they personality.
You listen to it?
I listen to it.
I listen to one or two episodes.
And their episodes as well. You can see the colorism in that too. I'm just saying, allegedly.
Well, Shannon say Monique is a scammer.
Monique is?
Well, they said that she was allegedly, homeless and all that, and she just kind of, she got Chris, and now that she's got the kids and got the money and the power, she ready to roll.
I don't think she loves her husband. I'm staying on that one.
That don't make her a scammer. That make her a hustler. Now, come on, let's give her due.
I don't think she loves him. So I'm agree with Shannon on that one.
Well, listen. Now we ain't gonna. Now listen, y'all. We got to uplift our black sister. Now she hustled. You know what I'm saying? Look, she ain't a gold digger. She's a gold digger.
That's right.
GOAL. GOAL.
That's what her girlfriend tried to prove and say that she just went after Chris for his money. She looked up his network and all that. Yeah, you're right. She's a hustler. Hell,
look, she's a hustler. Sometimes you got to look some things up and be in the right place at the right time.
That's why the mama don't like her, because she saw right through her.
The chat is saying that the reason why Giselle is being a little bit of colors allegedly is because all the women that Jamal has cheated on her with have been darker skinned women.
I agree.
Melanin.
I don't know who he's cheating with, but that's a good assessment.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and you know what? That would probably I would go with what Sonny said about being picked on as a kid. She probably was picked on by darker skinned girls. Mm-hmm. It was probably more of them than it was of her, and they probably called her all kind of names and being outnumbered, and so that would make sense too. And then what Sonny said about, did her daddy cheat? I could not saying her daddy would, but he's a good looking man. And that could also go in there, having that daddy issue. And we saw how her daddy was about Jamal. So she probably got a lot of stuff going on. A lot of baggage. Yeah.
And I say that because my sister is fair skinned, and people used to always ask her, "Are you mixed? Are you mixed? What are you? What are you?" So I'm black. I'm black. So I can, they're the same age, so I can see Giselle going through the same thing when she was younger.
Well, they're saying, wasn't Giselle Jamal's mistress? Well, and then they're saying yes. I thought she was his first wife. I didn't know that he was married before he married Giselle.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And she's saying that yes, Shannon, he had children with his first wife. I had no idea.
What's up, Norris? Norris, what you showing?
No, I was gonna show what Wendy said about her apology. Did y'all see her apology with Robin?
Yes, go ahead and show it.
See if y'all can see that tweet.
We can't see it.
She said, "Spoiler alert." She said, "Spoiler alert." It doesn't last long.
That's what Robin said.
That's what Wendy said.
No, Wendy said in a tweet on Friday.
Oh, okay. So now we know they're gonna fall out again. Said,
yep, it was on her Twitter on the night when she said that was a waste of an apology. You wasted your time in the TV time.
Hey,
well, I don't think it was a waste. I think she did the right thing. I think she did the right thing because that gives her an upper leg on this show. They can't get rid of Wendy. That if they got rid of Wendy, nobody will watch Bravo. I promise you that.
Yeah.
She played it right. That's why I say she playing chess.
I hope so.
I agree.
I hope she's not, butt kissing. I'm just saying. Hopefully she's not. But she says, is Giselle? She said, if Giselle can't keep a man, and then maybe she needs to look at herself. She does need to look at herself. We all say she does need to look at herself. It's something about her. Maybe she's conceited. Maybe she's fake. It's something that's turning these guys off about her once they get to.
She thinks she's
know her a little bit. What you think?
She thinks she's too pretty.
Could be, or asking for something that she's never gonna get.
She thinks
what you think she asking for, Marie?
Money, right. Money, a commitment, money, marriage, and these guys.
Marriage. Yeah.
I don't think they look at her material at all. She said, when I say skin, I mean she knows there was some truth to the trainer rumors and drag Candiace. Now she's ran. Oh shit! Hold on. Come on, thing. Now she's tripping. This computer tripping. Come on. Now she ran off Love and Marriage DC. Mm-hmm. Yes, I believe that. Go there. That's the one. Guys, let me see. The mom called her a heifer. Who mama called him heifer? Let's see.
The
Was it
mom
Candiace
called
mom?
Giselle.
Oh yeah.
Candiace mom?
Yeah.
Yeah. She said, I didn't know Giselle was coming. She was funny to me when they saw that snake. I was like, oh my goodness. I'm just going
Mia
to
sent out a tweet.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say Mia. I got Mia's. Somebody found Mia's tweet that she tweeted recently about their family business. I could read it right quick if y'all want me to read it.
What she said about the family business? I know she's claiming it, but
she said, "Please pray for our family. Gordon's brothers trusted to support and family legacy has recently revoked his access to the company bank account when we were out of the country. I have since learned that my salary will no longer continue past this next payroll cycle due to my unwavering loyalty to Gordon. The thought that the person who Gordon selected to run our empire and who he thought would be the one to care for me and the kids has now manipulated the organizational structure and robbed us of everything we own. Gordon and I built this company from the ground up and brought our family members since 2013. Never would we think that after a decade of building generational wealth and opportunities would end up being taken from us overnight. If you can't trust family, who can you trust? My heart is completely empty."
Wow.
I don't believe she allowed anyone to take anything from her, honestly. I don't believe that.
Well, if they have,
Much
if they
she was
own more
excited.
percentages than they do,
Oh, yes.
they can take them out.
Oh, absolutely.
They
They have
can
more
buy
stakes
them
in
out
it.
if that's what they want to do.
So you can't say that it was yours, to take if you had, way less stakes in the company. I'm just saying, I would think they can go get their own, but if something may be stopping them, it must be a contract in place somewhere where they say, if, we buy you out or whatever, you can't go and open another one, period. If this will public special in the head. Yes, she do. I can stand them. Damn.
Did y'all hear that clearly? Did I read that good? Did I read that good?
That don't sound right. Yeah. Something about that is off.
I think
you
did well. You did good. I think this is what I think, that they never owned the majority of the company.
Right.
And they were able to get pushed aside. That's like acquisitions, right?
Yes.
So they got rid of them. Like, this is your salary. This is it. You better make it happen. That $450,000.
Right.
This is it.
It sound like they didn't even sit on the board of directors. Right. They just were like salary. Like they just gave them a salary, gave them a title, and they fired them.
Right.
But they probably are still getting paid.
Percentage of that company.
They may be getting paid monthly as well to date. It's just that they don't actually have a part, of the company,
well, maybe Gordon does and she doesn't.
But that's why I said, this is always a testament to a lot of these women that come onto this show, is that they need that show. There's something to you having to come on that show and air out all your business is because you need money.
Yeah. That's what one of my sons said. He said, "Why do rich people have to go on reality TV?"
There you go.
Right. He's absolutely right. Your son is very smart. He is.
Yeah, he did say that. My 14-year-old said that.
It says she said the business always was a family business. His sister said, "Tell the whole story. The business was there with Gordon's first wife and children in Elizabeth City." See, Mia just came out front, she kind of came out fronting because she wanted to get on this show. So she probably used that, saying that she's a CEO, she's this big business owner, to get on the show. They just bringing it out. They bringing out everything on her ass, including Tika. He's bringing it out.
It's crazy. Ma'am, you only put your
vagina up as collateral.
Nothing. Say it again, Shannon. Girl, you be saying what I be wanting to say. Man. Yeah.
Mia is trash.
Yeah.
She
Mia is
is.
trash. That's why
She did not. She said, "Sounds like she and G didn't make sound business moves." No, they didn't. And Mia probably thought it was gonna last forever, but her mouth and her personality and her ways screwed her out of it. His family probably just got fed up with her. Like, you know what? Just get rid of her. If you
And
want
you
to
know
go with
what?
her cousin or brother, you go right with her ass too.
And you know what they never think about is the way that they get out and embarrass their jobs and their businesses and stuff with the way they act on these on these reality shows. So she is a representation of the family business out here having fights with lettuce and talking about the way a toad's ass freezes or whatever it is she said. So the family might not want to be represented like that. And then you get out here and do all of this, and they might get together, have a meeting, and say, okay, she's out. You know what I mean? Like they never stop to think about stuff. That's like if you remember a couple of weeks ago after Wendy got into it with whoever, and then John Hopkins had that, they had that thing up that came up after the show went off where it said John Hopkins does not views expressed or whatever do not represent John Hopkins wherever it is that she teaches. So it's like you don't, if you have a job, if you have a position somewhere, if you have a business somewhere that that you just work for, you represent them. They don't want to be represented in a negative way. And then you out here acting a fool and talking trash and being nasty. And you know what I mean? So that's to be taken into consideration if you don't own the business. And I think that probably was something else they had to, and G out here licking his tongue out at Karen and gyrating and stuff.
And he's 70 years old. You know,
Oh
70-year-old man, I think 70, 71, something like that. And you're right. So I could see him being married prior to her.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Same with Michael. Same thing with Michael. Same thing with Jamal. I thought Giselle was the first wife. I did.
Yeah, I did too.
And now they're saying that Giselle was allegedly his mistress before, and that he has kids.
Now it gets deeper and deeper.
Well, that's interesting then, because they say the way that you meet them is the way that you meet them, the way you're gonna lose them.
Say it again. Say it again.
But didn't I say that? Always a cheat.
The way you meet them is the way you lose them. So Giselle shouldn't have been surprised. If she met him by him cheating on a woman, then she shouldn't have been surprised by whatever happened.
She says Mia's bad for business. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Mia is bad for business. I wouldn't want her representing my brand. I know that's right, Shannon. Me either.
Right.
I mean, the right thing. Sorry.
She talks too much.
Yeah.
And it's global, right?
Yes.
Oh no, it's state to state.
Which one? Their business, the joints.
Because they have. I've seen them here.
Yeah, we have them in Texas as well.
Oh, you do?
And they're cheap. You know, they're like $40 only to get an adjustment.
Is it like you sign a contract for like you can come every month or something like that?
I'm not sure about that, but the folks that have been there that I've talked to, they said it was only $40. So you're right. They may have a contract like it's a gym membership or something. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know, but she said
that was her
nothing.
Because didn't she sit up there and say that was her contribution, that she came up with the idea?
Right. Straight lie.
Yeah, she sure did. But she showed herself to be a liar that first episode when not the first episode, but early on when she's one of those people that hears part of something or takes part of something from a conversation and go back and embellishes it. Remember when she did that?
It's called a habitual.
Right. A habitual lie.
She said Miss Tita and Mia said Mia had nothing but her family couch. That's what
it didn't happen.
I'm about to leave.
Nothing.
Why?
No, because I'm on my live. I'm going to start my live in like 5 minutes.
Oh, okay, baby. We've been on here an hour and a half. Damn, we just yapping down.
I got a sub to you, Norris.
Make sure you're sub to Norris Tony. I love his channel.
Yeah, I like Norris Tony.
Thank you. Gosh, it's already 9 o'clock.
See you later.
Bye, Norris.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this live. Y'all have a great night, and I like the
you too. Thank you so very much. Thank you.
I'll come
Thank
over and
you
catch
so
the replay.
much.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
I'll be there, Tony. She said, also remember that to have to answer. Wait, I'm sorry. Also remember they have to answer to the company too. These are franchise locations that they own, right? But they're saying that the family is the one, like his family is the one that really owns it. Hey, Monica. Where is it?
Hey, Monica.
She said, just like Tisha. See, Tisha, she's not really saying much because she has a job. This woman has a degree in finance. You know, she has a master's in finance. Finance is freaking hard. We know this. And she has a master's in it. So she doesn't want to screw up her job or anything. But Mia, she just goes on and on and on and on. She don't give a damn. That's why the family kicked her to the curb. That's what I believe.
Yeah, you can't do that. You
Who
cannot
brought
do
her
that.
to the
People don't
show?
want to be
Oh,
represented like that. She
Karen
was
brought
supposed
her
to be
to
a
the
friend
show.
of Karen. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she did. And now she's kind of turning on Karen. What do you think?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of turning on Karen. She thinks she's in like Ben, but we know
She turned on her best friend.
Off. How you doing, Miss Monica McCall? Thank you so much for joining. Yes. So I guess what we're gonna say to in this, what is your comment, Sonny? What do you have to say?
We forgot to talk about Ray telling Chris about apologizing to Giselle.
The nerve.
And Chris got so upset and walked out.
I don't blame Chris. To hell with her. To hell with her. What do y'all think, Chad? Yes. Who are you to tell me, a grown-ass man, to apologize to a gizzard neck? Like, really? She got big-headed like her feet. Oh, my God, those feet are huge. 13s, Jesus. But yes, he actually asked
don't know
his
they
man to apologize. Really?
Yeah, I thought that was crazy that that he literally told him, you should apologize. You know, maybe you should apologize. He said, for what? What would I apologize for if I didn't do anything wrong?
When
I don't think he should apologize. I think that
was a strange interaction to me. I don't think I've ever seen the two of them interact together. So it caught me off guard to see that. And I felt like it wasn't even something that Karen had put him up to. It just seemed like something he just popped off on his own to go over. And I was like, is Uncle Ben feeling all right? Because this is very strange.
They say he kind of liked Giselle. They say he kind of liked Giselle. You know,
that was strange. That was strange to me. And I felt like Chris was entitled to be angry about that because he did not do anything wrong. And I felt like there was a party going on at his house. I have get-togethers and stuff like that at my home. And if somebody was to come up to me or my husband and be like, okay, so now's the time that you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the time. It's not the place, first of all. And who are you? Like, this don't have nothing to do with you. You're not Giselle's husband. You're not Giselle's man. Like, what? This has nothing to do with you. And so I understood Chris being upset about that.
I don't blame Chris. I probably would have told him all, but Chris just went out the classy way.
Yeah. He handled it right. Yeah.
Because he's right. Why should he have to apologize for something he didn't? If he apologizes, you know how social media was like, well, why did he apologize?
Exactly.
Why did Wendy apologize? Get it? Why did Wendy? A lot of the
was she playing chess?
Huh? Oh yeah. But a lot of the Twitter figures out there are saying, why is she apologizing for something she never did? So, like, why are you apologizing to this woman you never really did anything to this woman?
But I have a question right quick.
She hurt her feelings. That's why Robin was upset, because Wendy hurt her feelings. Because Wendy did say to her, you don't even have a marriage. So why you even put your 2 cents in it? So that hurt her feelings.
Oh, well, look at all the shit she's done out there to hurt people's feelings. I'm just saying.
Well, she didn't have a marriage, though. I mean, she didn't lie. Right. But listen, I got a question. Why do we think that Giselle came up with this whole Chris trying to come on to her thing? Like, what was that? What is this about?
It's so weird. Candiace nipped it right in the bud.
I think Giselle needs to go get some more therapy.
Right. She was trying to have a storyline.
Like, why did she do that?
If you look at her face after they had the first conversation where she tried to tell Candiace that Chris was doing something with her, if you look at her face when Candiace gets up to walk off, her devilish grin, her devilish facial expression told me everything. You get it? She was trying to start shit, and she's kind of
enjoying it.
enjoying it, but at the same time, like, damn, it's not working. You know, it's not really
Yeah.
working. You know, and they kept trying to do it. She need a storyline. That's right.
That's
Thank
right.
y'all.
That's right,
She needs a
Jeannie.
storyline. I said the
She
same
needs a
thing. She needs a
Yeah.
storyline. So Giselle better come up with something quick. She better come
Yeah,
up with
because that
something
was
quick.
terrible. I was like, where is this coming from?
Just
I mean, and we
hater.
all know that. We all know that Chris don't want her hurt. We
Right. And,
No.
Ray
and it's
Charles
really
would do
looking
that.
like
He don't
Chris
want to
is
see her.
innocent, though. It's really looking like Chris is a dedicated.
Yeah, he was innocent. And
Because we have
Candiace
not
is a
seen
cute,
anything.
she is a cute thing. Candiace
Yes.
looked way better than Giselle. And I can't see him trying to, or Ashley, I can't see him dipping out on his wife for none of these chicks on this show. I just can't see
Right.
him doing that. I
Right. She's
can't.
young. She's beautiful. But
Mm-mm.
I did notice, I don't care what y'all say, it's something different about Candiace's face. When they went back, when they showed footage from when her mom kind of went up on Chris, when the mom kind of went up on Chris back in the day, shit, hold on. When the
I
mom
think
went
she had
back,
a nerve.
It's a no.
you see how her face was so beautiful, young, and just, you know, and now her face, I don't know, maybe it was the makeup. Maybe it was the makeup.
Well, yeah, she contours a lot more, but she has definitely has something done to her nose.
Yes, that nose, something is there.
Mhm.
And people are saying,
She had a
"Yeah,
little pooch.
yeah, okay, good. I thought I know I went
Because you
crazy.
see how it's kind of turned up.
Yes, I know when she did, she shouldn't have messed with her face. She was so cute.
Yeah.
You know?
She's still cute though. I would have never known until those flashbacks of those photos. I said, oh, she had a nose job.
But she contours her face a lot.
It makes her look a lot older to me. Honestly, it does. It makes her look a lot older to me. The way she had the makeup on this time, you know, doing her confessionals. It's I don't like that. It's not working. Right? Nobody does. We know nobody wants Giselle, and it's crazy because she's not a bad looking woman. It's just she reminds me of Kenya. Like I said, Kenya can't keep a man either.
No, Giselle ain't no Kenya now, Marie.
As far as with the man is concerned, yes. Kenya cannot keep a man either. She married this guy. He married her, had a baby with her, and
Kenya can't keep no man, but I think it's different reasons from Giselle. Kenya, now I'm not no Kenya. I don't like Kenya. I kind of like Kenya. I mean, that's not true. I kind of like Kenya now without Nene on the show. I think Kenya has changed a little bit, and I like her more than I did when Nene was on the show. But that's because I love me some Nene. But I think Kenya's reasons for not being able to keep a man are different from Giselle's, but Kenya is way classier and way different than Giselle. They are like, if you put them two women in a room, there's no Kenya would outshine Giselle 100 times over, just because Giselle is just not like Giselle. People say Giselle can read. No, the hell she cannot. Like Kenya can read. Like, you know what I mean? Like Giselle is just homely to me.
Yeah.
But what do you think is the difference between them as far as not keeping a man? You're saying that Kenya's not keeping a man for different reasons. I think it's the same reason.
Kenya, I feel like Kenya's issues are more related to Kenya has attachment issues because her mom left her when she was born, and she was raised by family. And so I feel like Kenya gets attached really early on in a relationship. And so that attachment makes her real clingy, and we don't get to see that part of her, right? But I believe that attachment makes her real clingy, real lovey-dovey, real where are you, and texting and calling and all that. I think that's the Kenya we don't get to see. But we did see a part of that with Mark, because you know, she was doing all of that, going out and buying his suit and going out and doing, so we got to see some of that. I don't think that I was about to call her Jezebel. I don't think that Giselle is like that. I think Giselle is more, when are we gonna get married? So I'm not cute enough. So what's the problem?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I think Kenya has self-esteem, and Kenya knows what she's made of, and Kenya is you understand what I'm saying? I think Kenya loves Kenya. I think Giselle does not love Giselle, and she needs to be built up by a man, whereas Kenya doesn't need that to be built up by a man. She just wants to be with a man. She wants the attachment. Giselle wants to be married. She needs to be qualified. Like she needs to be reassured that everything's okay all the time.
Yes, preach. Yes, yes, I do see the difference now with your opinion of it. I really do. What do you think, Sonny? I think that
I totally agree somewhat. I believe that Kenya deals with abandonment issues. Like you said, her mom left her, so she attaches herself easily to men. I still do believe that she lacks some type of self-worth, because when you saw how Marcus was just talking to her crazy.
Yes,
right. That's true.
So she's lacking something as well.
Right. Like I said,
that's Giselle, true. To me, Giselle had both loving two parents. That's the way she was raised. And like I said, I think she's just that woman that gets put up on this shelf because she's the pretty girl that gets put up on that shelf. And I think that's, for me, I think that's what she deals with. Like, oh, I'm not, I'm pretty. So
yes. So what's
right? That's the answer to everything.
Yeah, because everybody tells her, even when she goes on after the after show live with Andy Cohen, she says they always tell her how pretty she is. Everybody she sits next to, they always talk about how you're so beautiful, you're so beautiful, and she's probably thinking deep down inside, okay, what else? Because she has nothing else to offer.
Right.
And so men see that when they get with her. This is a Kevin Samuels moment. What else you got to offer besides just being pretty?
Right. Dang, you hit the nail with the hammer.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you expressed it that way.
She's surface.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing deep about Giselle.
Yeah, shallow.
AKA and whatever else, that's it. Everything is surface. There's nothing deep about her.
She says Mia straight out loud about Chris twice. He wanted to toss a salad and he was looking at her. Yes, we saw that big light. That man's face was turned just like this, and she was over there. Like, really?
He wasn't even looking at me.
I love what she says. She says Giselle is ugly on the inside. She is. But I like what Do the Right Thing said. She said Giselle gives shady reads while Kenya has a PhD in reading.
Okay.
Yes.
Kenya get you together.
Kenya will get you together all the way. But Kenya can never outread Phaedra, honey. Ever.
Okay.
None of them can take Phaedra. But she says here, why does light skin equal beauty? Am I the only one in the chat that doesn't think she's pretty? I think she's looking much older. And it's it's showing a lot more now that, how her skin, her age is coming up. It's coming along just right on time with Giselle. She's about 50, 51.
She's 51, 52.
Yeah, she still looks decent.
She does look. She looks older. She's aging.
She's aging. Yeah. She needs to go get some Botox around her neck and under those baggy eyes.
It would be lipo.
It's too late for that neck. It's for them to Botox that neck. They're gonna have to do it at the knees.
Yes. Have a procedure where you can get that done.
They're gonna have to start at the knees,
actually, behind the ears. But why does light skin? Because this is Giselle grew up during the time. She's our age, right? So Giselle during the time when it was during the rap music and all of that, when all they would show with light skinned girls, we all know that back in the day. That's all you would see on these videos on MTV with these black artists. All they ever showed was light skinned girl with the long curly hair.
Yes,
that's what Giselle is. Giselle is the epitome of what they believe black women should look like.
Yeah.
Right? So and they equate that to beauty. So like I said, so every time she sits down with Andy and there's a co-star that's sitting there or whatever, somebody from another show or somebody from somewhere, they always tell her how pretty oh my God, you're so pretty, you're so pretty, you're so pretty, and she's just like, oh, thank you.
Just taking it all in.
And she takes that all in, but she's been told that her whole freaking life, and so she has nothing else to give because that's all she knows.
Not even Jamal thinks so.
Jamal thought she was.
But that was back in the day when
that was back in the day. I'm a pretty girl. This pretty green eyed black girl.
Now. People are trying to
Yeah.
take care of themselves, and they're trying to make sure that their melanin, they're just trying to take care of themselves.
There's a whole lot of self-hatred going on with these people.
Yes, come on now. Yes,
Self-hate.
That was ugly on the inside. Yes, she is on the outside too, allegedly. I love that. Yes, I love that.
The show was a trip to me. That's why I said prior that Bravo knew exactly what it was doing when they did this show, right? Because you had the darker skinned women in Atlanta, and then now you bring all these fair skinned women to make them seem like the classy Black women. And so Giselle comes out. When she first came on, I was like, okay, the hair is tired. Like, she's just
baking.
Yeah. You could tell. Y'all go back to the first season, the first episode. You knew then that Giselle didn't have anything. She had no money.
Oh,
yeah.
She was going through the divorce at that time.
And so when she got a little bit, it put her head back up. Giselle, I don't know what deal she made with Andy Cohen or the producers of the show. I don't know what deal she made, but she was able to come on top. I don't know if she was the catalyst to the whole group of women, where like Nene was the catalyst to all those women on Atlanta, bringing those women together. So I don't know if Giselle is the one who brought all those women together, because I thought it was Karen that brought the women together, but it could have been Giselle. So this is why she's the queen of Potomac, and she's going to have she's never going to leave the show until Andy or those producers say she got to go. The same way they did Nene. They're going to start friending her. Right. Become a friend. They just have to find the right people to put in place that have a better storyline. But in Potomac, those women have money. They're not trying to be on that show. Sharice is boring.
They need money.
They're gonna have to replace somebody.
That's what I wanted to talk about before we leave.
Yes.
Sharice. Y'all tell me please why Sharice is on the show, and then I'm gonna drop down.
Sharice is on the show because, again, like Sunny says, that she needs some cash real fast. She needs money. She does need money.
Sharice looked like one of their great aunties that they invite to the cookout.
And she's there.
Sharice, she don't fit in. She's not working for me. And it don't have nothing to do with color. It has everything to do with her, how she stands around, how she sits down, and she's just like, so tell me about so-and-so. And everything looks tired on Sharice. Her dresses, I don't understand. She's never like in the same attire as everybody else is for an event. She's always got on like orthopedic shoes. I don't
Yes, indeed.
I did see her outfit. I was like, what does she have on?
Right. She doesn't have any money. That's the thing. She doesn't have any money. She can't afford the labels like as the other ladies can. You get it? So right now she's trying to get back on the show to get a paycheck, to pay the bills, and to possibly start another business, right? Start another business and start a brand, and hopefully, do like Giselle did, come up off the show.
Okay, Marie, I love you. That was so nice.
What you think? Why you think this?
So much. She said, "Thank you for asking, Evangelist Val. Why is she there? She and Robin need to go home. Toodles." And sometimes we can't say literally what we want to say, but we can kind of touch on some stuff. We can touch on some stuff. You were right, Evangelist Val. You answered that question with such. You hit the nail with the hammer. You really did. I was like, what? And
not with the hammer.
I'm gonna say the
Judge
same.
Evangelist Val.
Yes. Thank you so much. Look at dear Red. Thank you so much. Oh, thanks to everybody for coming. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.
I'm gonna drop down, ladies. I appreciate y'all for letting me join y'all.
Oh, come back
but
next
I'm
week.
Okay, I love y'all.
Next week
Talk to y'all later.
Better.
Yes. Thank you so much. She said Robin needs to leave those biking shorts back in the 80s. Yes, she does.
Okay. What did she have
Yeah.
on?
And 2 more, and take it down. I'm like, girl, are you going to aerobics? Where are you going with those biking shorts on, honey?
No, you didn't say 2 more and take it down.
Yes, and take it down. And 2. I'm like, what the hell? She said, yeah, I've seen people wear Kato fashions and look better than her.
Oh
Yes,
my
Sharice,
God.
you got to kind of come on. You probably should have got a loan and fronted it. Like the rest of the ladies did when they got on the show. They pretended as if they were rich and they were fabulous. And they had all the shit. And they didn't have really nothing. They came up with the show.
But at least her storyline, when she first came on, her storyline is that she had nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Right? She lost everything. That was her
Sharice?
story.
Sharice?
Oh, no, not Sharice. I was talking about Robin. But Sharice,
Robin, yes.
Sharice,
She had nothing. And she cried with the ladies. And now she just fucking all the ladies now. You notice that? Yes. She's fucking them and she's talking down on the ladies now. Remember when she first came? And our money were taken. She didn't tell us everything. And you was laying up with that man that did it. And, yes, he did, check himself out. But you didn't tell the whole story, ma'am. You act as if this man just scammed y'all, ma'am. You was right there with him. Biker shorts and heels. Come on, Robin.
Come on, Robin. Do better.
Yes, it's like
every episode she's been on, her clothes, her wardrobe has been a hot mess.
Yes. Yeah, she's very frugal. That's what that is. She don't want to spend the money. I'm telling you, she's traumatized. Yeah, she's traumatized of being broke and going, hitting rock bottom. That's what that is, I believe.
Yep. Exactly.
She said, "Go home, Sharice."
Sharice is a hot mess.
Yeah,
but like you said, though, first season, her husband was never around. Because I was like, "Where's her husband?" Never came home. They never around. You knew then something was wrong. He came for the birthday party, and then you knew something is off with this. And then you find out they got a divorce. Then she's not on the show. Now she's trying to make her way back on the show by going after Karen. Right? Karen ain't having it. Karen like, girl,
don't do it, Sharice. That's not the way. It's not the way to do it, Sharice. And that husband of hers, Sharice, when he did go to whatever that was, he went to the party or whatever. That man straight ignored her. Mm-hmm. Did he not? He ignored the hell out of her, and she was trying to prance around and smile and ignore, but he didn't pay her not one attention.
Gave her nothing. I was like, oh, that's over.
I bet you that woman was in town as well. The woman he was with, I bet she was in town as well. She was just at the hotel waiting on him.
Ooh, girl.
She was. Robert and Giselle shop at Tech Yard. Tech Yard. Oh, Lord, another Shannon up in here, baby. Yes. Yes. Right. Everybody say Giselle can't dress. We see Robin can't dress either, but Sharice can. She probably can dress if she had the money. You get it? But she doesn't have the means to dress.
Sharice looks tired. She looks just worn out. She just looks like, ugh. Can y'all give me a contract? Because I ain't gonna make
I don't give a damn. Pay me $1,000 an episode. I don't care. I need money. That's how she felt,
It's a wrap for her. So they got to find some other women to come and take what's her name spot, because I think she's gone. Like Shady Shannon had said, somebody has to go, and I think it's going to be Mia.
Well, and, I'm not going to hate Mia. I'm not going to hate. I think they should give Sharice some money, some change. Let her try to, get on the show and do what she has to do to earn her living. I really do, because.
How many episodes they have left?
I think it's about 22, if I'm not mistaken.
So altogether?
Yeah, I think it's 22, if I'm not mistaken. She looks like she's fought the good fight
and lost.
I'll do the right thing.
Yeah.
She fought the good fight and she lost.
And she lost.
She lost it all. Sharice looks frumpy. I'm sorry. She does.
Yeah.
She needs to start working out. She was working out at first. She was athletic. But she just, she's, when somebody gets depressed, they have a tendency to eat. That's what she looked like. She looked like she just stopped smoking. We stopped smoking, start eating. Yes. She just stopped smoking. So they over here dragging her, honey. They're dragging her, honey.
Because she don't need to be on the show.
I know. I just kind of feel sorry for her at the same time, because she's trying to make a living. She's trying to earn money, because he didn't leave her anything. She didn't get anything out of the divorce. So, but don't go for Karen, honey. Don't do that, because Karen's one of my favorites, and I'm gonna get with you on that. Dear Vincent, LOL.
They need to bring Katie back.
Yes, she was on the very first episode. God, I liked her.
Katie would bring the drama.
But Katie is very intelligent as well. She's funny. She's beautiful. but she would have that show. She would have us like, glued to the TV, as she did when she was on here last time she was on. I was like, where's Katie? Katie say deuces. Chucked them the deuce. She was out.
She was out. They need to bring her back though. She's funny.
Yes. So I'm going to say that this episode was kind of slow. We learned that Ashley graduated. I mean, Candiace graduated. Ashley, I think she's faking the funk as far as talking to her family. I think she's playing her family as well in the process. Her family really don't know. No, they don't know. I don't think they know that she's bullshitting, about Michael. Yes, Katie is hilarious. Katie is funny. Yes, she is. Katie, she is. I know that they say that there could have been some kind of issues with substance. I'm not sure, allegedly, but hopefully she is getting her some help, because I like Katie. When we first saw her, I looked at her as like one of the classy ones, one of the ones to go get her a rich white dude and do her thing. I thought it was going good, but when the guy allowed Michael to pop him on his behind, allegedly, I was like, nope.
No, that wasn't alleged. That was on film.
Yes, and I'm like, why did he turn around and start swinging? So when I didn't see him swing or even say anything, I said, no, Katie, no. I think she kind of lost it behind her kids and her ex, her divorce. And she thought she was going to marry this guy. She was ready to jump into marriage and it didn't work out. I just think that she's kind of traumatized. Not a woman scorned, but kind of traumatized, from love.
Katie's dealing with a lot, yeah.
Yes, so we'll see what happens on the next episode. Hopefully it's better. I just think they should have elaborated more on Candiace drunk rant and kept it going from there. You get it? I thought that's what they should have did. She said, Bootygate.
Bootygate.
They be dragging over here. I really
that
appreciate
has been going on since season 1. That whole Michael Darby stuff. Season 1.
Yes. And Ashley just takes up for him, but she's doing it because that's her coin, that's her money.
But she knew it.
Yeah, but she pretended like as if she didn't know. She's taking up for her husband. I love how Candiace took up for her husband, but Ashley, I just don't feel like you should have taken up for your husband so hard, knowing what the hell he's done, some of the things that he's done. He's invading privacy. Look at the cameraman and all these different scenarios. I'm just saying, allegedly, she should have nipped that. Good night. Good night.
Good night, Evangelist.
Yes. So what do you think of this episode?
This episode was lackluster. Wasn't nothing really to it. I was like, well, this is it. This is all we got. I mean, I thought it was going to be something that's going to be spicy. The only thing you got spicy out of it was Karen basically going in on, well, not going in, but saying, oh, are you keeping it private? Really?
Yes.
One, now you have one. Yes. And
Ashley's conversation on her with her family.
Ashley's conversation was.
I said she played crowd the whole time. She need a Grammy.
But Chris walking out and saying, "It's too many people in my house." Yes. And why do I need to apologize?
Come on now.
So the next episode, they're gonna spice it up. It was just lackluster. Yes. Like somebody had said, it's a filler.
I do believe it's a filler. I do believe it's a filler. So we'll see, guys. I hope you all enjoyed our show.
Y'all come back.
Yes, come back to us, please. And make sure y'all check out Don't Tell Me, Tell the People. Please.
When I come
love
on.
her channel. I saw your video today. It was so lovely. Your Christmas video. It was you look so pretty. Oh my goodness.
Oh, thank you.
Now make sure y'all go look at her channel. She is so cute.
Oh,
and your husband is cute too, y'all.
Thank you. Y'all are funny talking about my husband.
I told her over there. Don't tell me, tell the people channel. Okay.
Yeah.
She said I had fun. I did too. I had great fun, guys. That was dragging. I just love it. I just like coming on here with this panel. I just love it. But we'll see what happens next episode. We will see what happens next episode, guys.
I hope it's the episode that lead us to the, I hope this is a cliffhanger episode. Ooh.
Yes, come on. You can watch it twice. I can't really see stuff twice, but some of these episodes with the Housewives, I can watch twice.
Yeah.
So we will see what's going on. I really appreciate everybody coming in. Make sure y'all check out Sunny's channel. She has a beautiful Christmas video up as well. But I just
14 seconds.
You look so cute. It's short, y'all, but she looks so pretty. Make sure y'all hit the like button, guys. And if y'all are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, guys. We love y'all. We thank y'all for joining us. Anything you want to say, Miss Sunday, before we does it?
You know, I hope that you all come back next week. Come support Marie's channel. This is a fun channel. Everybody can come over here and join into. When she dropped the link, y'all come up and talk about it. Let's have a discussion. Don't be afraid. Just come up. We don't have no issues over here. This is why I was like, yeah, let's do it. This will be fun. You know.
Right. We don't even have a moderator, guys. So you know it's cool over here. Look. Yes, and y'all feel free to click the link and come up, right? Feel free to click the link and come up, and you want to voice your opinion instead of typing it, doing all that typing. We drop the link and y'all can come up and tell us how y'all really feel.
The more the merrier.
Tell us how you really feel. Right. The more the merrier. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you. Monica McCall did the right thing. Dear Vet says, thank you so much for coming. Who else here? Evangelist Val, thank you. Norris Tony, thank you. Speak to your girl Marcella, thank you. Allegedly Shady Sharon. All of y'all. Monica, yes. Marva, everyone that joined the video, the channel, to the chat today and the video, thank you so much. I really had fun too. We always have fun with this panel. We really do.
Yeah, it was fun. We all and just laughing. I wish Queen was here today. Queen Tulsa.
Yes, Queen told me the other night, your wig too tight, honey. I remember I had a headache. I don't know if you were there. I was like, oh my God, my head is hurting so bad. He's like, your wig too tight, honey, sister. I was like, after I got out, I realized what he was saying. I'm like, I wouldn't say right. And I'm like, oh my God, it is too tight. So thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Shout out to Queen Tulsa. Make sure you go see her channel. And Tony is as well. Dear Vet says as well. Judge Evie. Oh my God. I don't know if you ever seen that those videos. Judge Evie. Girl, they had me dying, laughing.
I have to go look at them.
Oh my goodness. I was spitting out my Coca-Cola and everything. I'm serious. They are funny. Her and AT2, they had a show and it was so hilarious, guys. Go see Judge Evie. Oh my God, that shit was funny. Just everyone, thank y'all so much. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for joining. And I guess we'll say ta-ta, something that they need to tell Robin and Mia. Bye. Look,
bye.
Tell them bye.
Bye.
Like, deuces. Look, I can't even. I gotta get to the thing first. We gotta kind of procrastinate a little bit. Here we go. And we just want to say, y'all, thank y'all so much for joining, and thank y'all, and everyone have a wonderful evening. I'm there. Bye now, y'all.
Good night.